Hello everyone, this is the last clip of lesson 6. We're coming to the end of the chapter, so please turn to the page 57. 57. From the top, you will see the conversation. Let me read it for you. Yokohama chisha no hito. Yokohama is a name of a town, a city in Japan. Chisha, you have studied this one. This means the branch office. Hito mean person. It means a person from the branch office in Yokohama. He say, Sumitsu-san wa itsu Yokohama chisha ni kimasu ka? Itsu. This is a question word, means when. And please note down that this question word itsu is a non-specific time. So we don't need any particle after itsu. Itsu can stand alone. You don't have to add particle ni to itsu. Because you don't even know when, so you cannot be specific about time. That's why they don't need any particle. Sumitsu-san wa itsu. Mr. Smith, when are you coming? Kimasu ka? When are you coming to the branch office in Yokohama? Ashita ikimasu. Ashita, tomorrow. So we use the present tense, ikimasu. Ashita ikimasu. Ashita is also a non-specific time. So we don't need a particle after ashita. Ashita ikimasu. Dare to ikimasu ka? Dare to. Please underline this one. As I am telling you before, that when you going with somebody, you use to. So this is the question word for asking whom are you going with. Dare to kimasu ka? Whom are you coming with? Chan sang to ikimasu. I'm going with Mr. Chan. So desu ka? It's okay. Something like that. Alright. So this exercise telling you that you can use itsu asking when. And this is non-specific time. Same as today, tomorrow, yesterday, last week, last month. We don't need any particle behind the word itsu, behind the word ashita, ashita ikimasu. Another point is asking a question with dare to. Dare to. Whom are you coming with? Chan sang to ikimasu. I'm going with Mr. Chan. Please see the short dialogue at the end of the page. Short dialogue. Mr. Chan sees Mr. Suzuki in front of ABC Foods carrying a large piece of luggage. Suzuki-san, chucho desu ka? Like a surprise. Mr. Suzuki, chucho desu ka? Please underline this word, chucho desu ka? Means, are you going for a trip? Chucho is a business trip. For example, you work in one city, but you need to go to another city for business. So this is called chucho. Chucho desu ka? It means asking like, are you going out for traveling, a business travel? Osaka chisha ni ikimasu. I'm going to Osaka. Asatte Tokyo ni kaerimasu. And I will return to Tokyo asatte, the day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. Asatte. Asatte Tokyo ni kaerimasu. So desu ka? Itterachai. Itterachai means good luck to you. When somebody is leaving home or somebody is going out from the office, you can say itterachai, means good luck to you. Good luck for traveling. So for this short dialogue, please study this word chucho desu ka? Chucho desu ka? Are you going for a business trip? Osaka ni ikimasu. I'm going to Osaka. Please turn to the next page, the page 58, for the second short dialogue. At the bus stop, Mr. Smith asked the driver a question before boarding. Mr. Smith says, "Sumimasen," excuse me. I hope you remember this phrase, "Sumimasen," excuse me. When you want to ask somebody a question, you start with, "Sumimasen. このバスは渋谷に行きますか?" This bus, この plus noun, right? このバス, this bus, 渋谷に行きますか is going to Shibuya or not. Shibuya is a town in Tokyo, it's a shopping street. Is this bus going to Shibuya? いいえ、行きません。いいえ、行きません。No, it's not going. どのバスが行きますか?どのバスが行きますか Then which bus is going? Now, this is a complicated grammar for foreigners. Why are they using ga instead of wa? Because they're asking for the subject. As you learned so far, when we use wa, we focus on the complement part or the predicate part, the information behind wa. For example, this bus, is it going to Shibuya? We focus on the information behind wa. We want to know that is it going to Shibuya? So wa is pointing out the subject, but at the same time, we focus on the information behind it. But when we use particle ga instead of wa, we care to know only the subject. Dono basu ga ikimasu ka? Which bus is going? So most of the time, ga is using with a question for a subject. For example, dare ga ikimasu ka? Who is going? Dono basu ga ikimasu ka? Which bus is going? So if you answer to this question, the answer will come with ga to show that we want to show the information about subject. 88番のバスが行きます。The bus number 88. 88番のバスが行きます。Bus number 88 is going. ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. I can change this sentence and give you another example. I want to ask who is going to the department store. Who is going to the department store? I can ask 誰がデパートに行きますか? I can answer Tanaka-san is the one who is going to the department store. Tanaka-sanがデパートに行きます。If I say Tanaka-sanがデパートに行きます mean that the information I want to give you is Mr. Tanaka. He, no one else. Okay, I want to focus on Mr. Tanaka, giving you the name that Mr. Tanaka is going to the department store. But if I say Tanaka-san wa departo ni ikimasu, it means that I want to give the information where Mr. Tanaka is going. Mr. Tanaka is going to the department store. So the use of wa and ga is very similar. Both of them pointed out the subject, but focus on different part of the sentence. For wa, it's focused on the information behind wa, but for ga, it focuses on the subject. So most of the time, if you ask for the subject, you use ga. Alright, we have finished chapter 6. Chapter 7 is something similar to chapter 6. If you have time, you can continue to read chapter 7 by yourself. It's not difficult. But next week, I will teach you chapter 7 again. Then we study chapter 8 and you will be ready for the midterm examination. Good luck to all of you. See you next week.